What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Today I want to talk about Ruby Rose, who is an actress. Some of you might know her from Orange is the New Black. I know her from John Wick 2. She was a great character in that sequel. And she recently got cast as Batwoman, who's set to premiere on the CW. You know, I guess she's being introduced into the Arrowverse for those that watch Arrow and the Flash and all that. Me, I kind of got out of that shit because the reason being is that everybody was becoming a superhero. It just got too out of control. And honestly, I'm glad I did, because I heard they kind of went down the SJW route, especially with the Flash. So I'm glad I got out of it before I stayed in and it got to that point. But anyway, as you see here, Ruby Rose quits Twitter after hurtful Batwoman backlash over her sexuality. She identifies as a lesbian, which was kind of depressing, because when I saw her in John Wick, I thought she was kind of hot. You know, I'm like, oh shit. I went and looked her up. Then, you know, I found out she was a lesbian. So I'm like, oh, of course, you know. But essentially, people were saying, you know, that she is, she's not gay enough. And I was listening to Timcast, and Timcast was reading one of the comments saying that, oh, she's hot enough for straight people, but not gay, something along those lines. And here she goes, she addresses it. Where on earth did Ruby is not a lesbian, therefore she can't be Batwoman come from? Has to be the funniest, most ridiculous thing I've ever read. I came out at 12, and I have for the past 5 years had to deal with she's too gay. How do y'all flip it like that? I didn't change. I wish we would all support each other and our journeys. Okay? So she's 100% right with that comment. She took off her, she got off Instagram, I believe, or limited the comments, I believe. Yeah, she turned off her Instagram comments, right? And I think she got off Twitter or whatever. And God, you SJWs, man, y'all kill me. Y'all kill me with this shit, because let me see. Yeah, Rose concluded, I'm looking forward to getting more than 4 hours of sleep and to take a break from Twitter to focus all my energy on my next 2 projects. If you need me, I'll be on my bat phone. Okay, so let me say this. People are saying, well, first of all, people are trying to turn it around and say like they used what's her name from Star Wars. Let me see. I think her name is on here. I think they even use her name. No, I was reading the wrong article. Let me go back. The chick from Star Wars, Asian chick. I forget her name. She got off Twitter and Instagram or whatever, and people were trying to say she was being harassed and all this shit. I think it was different in that instance, because she never addressed why she left Instagram or left her social media. She never addressed it, but they were going at the fandom saying, oh, it's your fault that she left. First of all, in that case, I don't think anyone that's part of the fandom really blames her. It's, if anything, they would go at the writers or the directors or the producers or any of the runners, because they're the ones making the decision to hire her. It's not her fault. You know what I mean? Like, she's just getting paid. She's an actress. So that's bullshit. On this tip, it's the SJWs attacking her, which is hilarious. And y'all still haven't learned your lesson. And I'll use Scarlett Johansson and the rub and tug incident as my example. There was a movie coming out, believe, you know, they announced it last month or 2 months ago, called Rub and Tug, where it was going to be telling the story of a transgender, I guess he's like some type of pimp or gangster or whatever. And Scarlett Johansson was going to be playing the main role of this transgender person. People got upset. Oh, she's not a real transgender. Why are you doing this? This and that. Scarlett Johansson got turned off, and I believe the director got turned off. And I think he's going to scrap the project, and he should. You know what I mean? And in this sense, you haven't learned. You have someone that's willing to come forward and put your message out there, or something that, you know, you guys are saying, oh, my representation, all this bullshit. Okay, you have someone who openly identifies as a lesbian or gender fluid or whatever the fuck. Instead of sitting back and saying, okay, let's see where this goes and then we'll make our decision. No, she's not gay enough. I don't know what the fuck that means. She identifies as gay. That's not good enough. She has to run around eating. She has to show you her girlfriend. She has to have this chick mounted on her face while she's eating that snatch out. Like, what does she have to do? Like, I don't understand. Okay, so I don't know. Look, real quick, I support her in the sense that, look, keep doing what you're doing. Go ahead, do the show. I think she's badass, because in John Wick, obviously she's like a tough chick. Like, she was fighting John Wick in hand-to-hand combat. You know what I mean? So she has the you know, she has the ability to fight. So in that sense, being Batgirl, I get it. Will I be supporting the show? Probably not, simply because of the fact that I already sense that it's going to be super SJW. I don't want to deal with that. Like, I already know where it's going to go, but I support her in her endeavors. Like, listen, she's acting. That's what she does. Even if she isn't gay enough, she's an actress. That's what she does. When are you assholes going to understand it? They did the same shit with The Rock, of all people, with his latest movie, Skyscraper, where he was playing an amputee. I forget the bitch's name. One of these amputee actresses went out against The Rock. Oh, you know, you have to that role should have been given to a real amputee actor. The Rock is a draw. What fucking part of that don't you understand? He's an actor. He's pretending. I'm done. I gotta go. I feel myself getting hot. Y'all know the deal. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm really sick and tired of it. Leave your love. Leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Ruby Rose, I hope you see this video. I support you in your acting career. And sorry that it came to this, but this is what social justice assholes do. Share this shit. That's it. Peace, bitches.